I have had the privilege of serving as your mayor for now into the third term. And I'd like to change this State of the City address to something more attuned to a look forward. Though I'm a lifelong resident of the city of Manassas, I do take great pride in serving this community. I think it is a great community, a great place to live, a great place to work, a great place to do business. And together, we, I'm sure, are building a city that we can be proud of for generations to come. The city of Manassas is continually working to create a sense of place for our residents and our visitors. You can see this in the council-adopted Capital Improvement Program, the CIP. Projects like Prince William Street, although we haven't seen it come out of the ground yet, it's been in the ground. Projects like Prince William Street Initiative will improve stormwater, curbs and gutter sidewalks to enhance the walkability and the appearance of this area. Council has supported it, put the money forward towards it. Another example is the South Grand Avenue corridor, where a study is underway to enhance this area, which is an entryway to our historic downtown. The first community meeting for the study was a success with great citizen input into the planning process. Looking ahead, after completing an area traffic study, our staff will once again gather stakeholders from the South Grant Avenue area and our community as a whole for additional input and discussion on the project. In creating our great community, we are, however, also faced with a few financial and capital challenges, particularly with transportation. Due to decreasing gas tax funding, maintaining PRTC and VRE services has become a fiscal challenge. Additionally, to attain the state-required match for the Northern Virginia Transportation Authority transportation funds, a sustainable revenue source is needed to improve roads throughout the city, such as the Route 28 corridor, which we all know needs fixing, and Liberia Avenue, which will become more dense than ever with the addition of homes and businesses on the east side of Liberia Avenue within Prince William County. So yes, Prince William County can impact our roads. I can assure you, and I believe having conversations with every council member here in the last several months, I can assure you, our citizens, that your city council, this city council, will meet these challenges head on. Creating a sense of place for our community also requires a quality of life amenities. The city has just received the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Needs Assessment from our consultant. You can see it on the city's website. This assessment looked at our recreation, our historic areas, and sites that the community identified as important during the citizen input process. An example of another quality of life amenity I believe we should discuss as a council and as a community is a new library right here in the historic district. I look forward to the council tasking the staff to work towards a new library which will serve the citizens of the city of Manassas and others. Council members, let's work towards that new addition to our community, our Manassas nucleus. I am with you. The city of Manassas is a great community in which to live, work, play, and do business. We have very active and engaged citizenry, as is indicated tonight by this crowd, and a staff with a strong sense of community. As a matter of fact, in our recent citizen satisfaction survey, city staff, you might be interested to know, ranked more than 20% above the national average in quality of customer service to its citizens. That's quite an achievement. As a city government, we're always striving to maintain and enhance our community for its citizens. In fact, the Manassas City Police Department has just been awarded, you might be interested to know, Chief, I know you're here, thank you for this, by the way, the Gold Standard with Excellence accreditation by the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, CALEA. and applause is appropriate. Also, in the recent satisfaction survey, the City of Manassas Fire and Rescue Department received a 92% approval rating from our citizens. Indeed, public safety in the City of Manassas is top-notch. Chief, thank you for that as well. Looking ahead again, our city has taken steps to address challenges in maintaining and enhancing our public safety and entire workforce with recruitment and retention programs. To keep a talented staff, we must recruit and retain a quality workforce through competitive employee compensation, development, and training. The city is developing plans to build a new fire station, which will enhance fire and rescue response times for our residents. You might be interested to know that a previous city council supported that and funded it within our budget. The planning is taking place now. In addition, a new public safety facility for our police force is planned for the center of our city, adjacent to GTS. The current police facility no longer the current police facility no longer meets the needs of the department or our community. And we can't talk about community without talking about housing and neighborhood revitalization. The city has been working hard to correct blight and enhance neighborhood appearances. Programs to enhance community landscaping, our city gateways, and building facades and improve housing stock are ongoing. And this City Council will make great strides in this area. In other areas, the South Grand Avenue Corridor Study project is intended to create a sense of arrival into the historic downtown. You'll see that work continue. 2 new upscale apartment complexes are on the horizon, one under construction right now. In our historic downtown, Manassas Station, under construction, located directly across from the new Baldwin Elementary School. And Messenger Place, which will be located where the Journal Messenger was housed. This will add convenient housing locations for our walkable downtown. I predict, and I think you will too, that our new residents that join us in those 2 places will love our Old Town and its restaurants, retail shops, just as we do now. The City of Manassas is filled with a sense of opportunity, starting with a true emphasis on educating our children. We recently cut the ribbon on New Baldwin Elementary School and Intermediate School. This project was a cooperative effort between the City Council, which provided the funding to build the school, and the Manassas City School Board, which accomplished the planning and development. Our children are now attending this beautiful new state-of-the-art school. Looking forward, the Manassas City School Board is committed to invest in Dean Elementary School, and the city is looking at the entire Dean Park project and complex. This will improve and upgrade our school and the park for further community amenities and opportunities. I am happy to report on the economic development field that is booming in the City of Manassas. With economic development in the city, without economic development, we could not afford or fund the quality of life amenities that give this city its character. And opportunity abounds for new and existing businesses alike. This year, for example, the city welcomed new businesses like Brown's Kia, Girani Coffee House, Shining Soul, who is represented here tonight, and Krispy Kreme, among others. ECU Communications and Whitlock Wealth Management relocated into our city and are partnering with Historic Manassas, and I know Mark Olson at least is here. Mark Olson's here. How are you, Mark? They're partnering with Historic Manassas to create a business incubator at the intersection of Center and Main called Center Fuse. Other city businesses are on the cusp of expansions that will lead to new job opportunities for our residents. KO Distilling, Swift, and Aurora Flight Sciences are a few of the businesses expanding their facilities. With these expansion efforts come more employment opportunities for our citizens. In December, the City of Manassas and Buchanan Partners broke ground on the landing at Cannon Branch. This mixed-use project will include space for retail, offices, restaurants, hotels, and over 270 new homes. The landing is strategically located next to the intersection of Route 28 and the Prince William Parkway and very close to our airport, and will be the largest private investment project in the city's history, over $250 million. This new project and other potential development in our gateway entrance will provide exciting opportunities for sustainable growth of our city for years to come. In creating this sense of opportunity, I would be remiss if I didn't speak about sustainable government. This is how the city is able to bring forth all the projects that make this community a thriving, valuable place to live, work, play, and do business. The budget put forth each year encourages economic growth and moves the city forward. It not only sustains but enhances the city of Manassas for generations to come. To do this, the city of Manassas upholds sound fiscal policies, strong management, and transparency, which recently led to an outstanding accomplishment, the first ever AAA bond rating. Last but certainly not least, no mayor or city council has a staff more dedicated to meeting and prevailing over our challenges. Our employees' daily mission is to respond and serve, prevent and mitigate danger, and contribute to the well-being of our residents, our visitors, and of course our businesses. For that, Mr. Pate, the council, the citizens of the city of Manassas, and I thank you and your entire staff for your diligence, your commitment, and selflessness. Thank you.